Alright, today on the table I have the Cobra Derringers. Now, I just grabbed a couple of models because there's really no point in shooting a different video for each model because the stuff's pretty much all the same. Now, if you were to get one of these off Gunbroker, they'll typically list them for like $115, $124 after you pay their hidden fees and a transfer fee. You're looking at, just under $200 for one. Which I don't know why they charge $30 to $60 to ship this. Maybe I made a mistake and put in the zip code for the moon, but this should be like $5 for 8. Alright, so they'll come in different calibers. I believe different frame sizes. Well, this is the 22, really small frame. Then it starts getting bigger as you get into like 9mm, 38. And I believe they even have a bigger one for like 410. And you can get different barrels for them. Now, there's a couple of different reasons why you might want to buy one of these. If your reason is because it looks cool and it's awesome, then yes, I strongly recommend pulling a trigger on it. Yeah, you could go with a nicer model and like they'll have a better trigger on it, probably better controls. They look better, but then like, for example, Bonded Arms sells them and they range anywhere from $400 to over $1,000 depending on what model you want to get, how the setup is, what you want it made out of. And to me, I'd just rather spend that kind of... When I'm talking about a $400 to $1,000 firearm, there is so many more options I'd rather have than a Derringer. Now, if you're looking at buying one of these because you think it'll make a pretty swell personal defense weapon, I personally wouldn't. I mean, this is a Taurus TCP. It's lighter. As far as size goes, they're almost the same exact size. This you get 2 rounds. This you get 6 rounds. This has a really nice trigger. And as you run out of ammo, just mag change, now you got another 6. The trigger on these things is extremely heavy. I actually struggled to pull it with one finger. It'll fire one barrel then the other. How it does that is right here, this little black thing has a spring in it and it'll switch between the different firing pins. Looking at this, if you were in half cock, which I don't think you'd want to be, you'd probably be forward forward. Does the safety work forward? No, with the safety on, you have to be in half cock. It leaves a big old space where I think pocket lint and stuff could get in here and cause us to malfunction. So you might have problems, switching between the barrels, or you might fire, then not fire. I just think that design's flawed. Like I said, there are different model Derringers. They've probably rectified the problem, like with the heavy trigger and that, and the nicer ones. The safety is a push slide, or not push slide, push button. Comes on and off pretty easy, and if you're right-handed, it does work out. You can click that off with your thumb. If you're left-handed, not so much. You'd have to bring up your trigger finger, which I guess whatever, and then take it off that way. The barrel opens to the bottom like this. This is your extractor. But like I said, if you're buying this because you like single actions and they look really sweet next to a single action and an old Bowie knife, I would strongly recommend pulling the trigger on it. Because getting this much cool for under $200 is pretty hard to do. Again, if you're looking at it because you think it'll make a swell personal defense weapon, I believe there's better options out there. I mean, this is pretty similar in price as this is. And this is just far more capable. Now, I've seen a lot of people saying they want to buy this because it'll just fit right in your pocket. Personally, though, I don't think this is going to print, be any less noticeable as a print. It might get mistaken for a pipe or some kind of weird sex toy, but it's pretty obvious you have a gun in your pocket. I mean, this is a pretty defined shape. Now, like with the Taurus TCP, you can get it's called like a wallet holster. Basically, just fills this space right here and it can go in your back pocket and it'll print just like a wallet. I'll leave in the comments below some other brands of Derringers you think I should check out. I'm only familiar with Bonded Arms and Cobra Arms. Also, leave in the comments what you think of this weapon, how it's treated you, and don't forget to subscribe.